Hey, I need to write something down, and I think that I need to think someone might read it. You're under no obligation, of course, but a text document won't do. Grant's slipping. She's been slipping away for years, and we've all seen it. My mom, ever the fixer, has tried to help. Unfortunately, Grant is proud. The thought of admitting a need for help when she's functionally getting by, debatably, with the aid of her son. Anyway, the idea of not being able to get by would be an insult to her English stoicism, so intellectually I can follow where this path is going. There will be an incident, and by that time, intermediate options will no longer be on the table, difficult choices will ensue, and the usual drama surrounding any major life event will emerge. But today was a wake-up call. A few calls in a day from Gran to have the same conversation isn't unheard of. It's almost become routine, and sort of a comfort as well. A radar ping to remind you that yes, I am here. Yes, I am confused. Yes, I am content. But today she was showing confusion as to who she was calling. She said it was a lack of glasses, but her frustration was evident in her voice. She reached for a name, then shock, confusion, a quick joke to cope, and a stirring unsettledness set in. In and of itself, there's nothing strange about a name being glossed over, but the frustration in her voice was a concern. I called Mom to compare notes. It's a standard procedure at this point. We've talked about plans to get Gran care, have me check in before work were she to accept living in Mom's house. We passed different assisted living care center brochures back and forth. It's a routine. This time there really wasn't a proactive spur. There wasn't an action item. We had a long conversation in which she laid out the extent of her attempts to seek care, medical, legal, assisted living, and Mom eventually confided in me that she already watched her own mother be taken from her. In that moment it dawned on me that this cycle continues. Children will bury their parents. Myself included. I know the path will be hard for me and most of my generation when it gets to that point. The boomers are getting older, and the silver wave will come. I hope when we get there we'll have some sort of solution, not just for me, but for everyone who will be supporting their families in an inverted economic triangle. It's hard to feel guilty about not having an answer, when it seems like everyone else is just as gobsmacked by a problem as you are. It's a familiar feeling during a pandemic. Time will tell what resources will be available when we get there. Honestly, I take solace in the fact that during these calls from Gran, there's a few running themes. She recalls family. She recalls love. She talks about the breeze, her friends, the neighborhood cats that visit her when she sits on her deck. She drinks her coffee and is sometimes frustrated with her crosswords. In moments of clarity, she's often surrounded by friends and finds herself happy. And in moments of fugue, when she reaches out, she's fully in the moment, unaware and blissful. I suppose there's worse ways to go.